Welcome to Kahuna Tarot. My name is Alexander. I'm a kahuna in Hawaiian culture that is a shaman. Today we're going to be doing the daily tarot reading. The cards that are calling out to me are the Soul's Journey Oracle deck, and then also I will use my tarot deck. Before we get started, I want to cleanse the space. Today we'll use the resin heart. This heart has rose quartz, citrine, rose petals. I think it also has gold flakes in here. But yeah, we'll do a vibrational cleanse today. So no noise and no smoke. But yeah, let's cleanse the space before we get started. That's why if you've been watching the channel for a little bit, you'll notice that I wear different metals or even jewelry. And each of them have a purpose, and a lot of times it has something to do with my vibration. So this right here, this is kind of new. This is the tornado uh, titanium necklace from Fighting. It's based in Japan, uh, so it's based on technology, but it also has a spiritual aspect to it too. So I started wearing it, and I feel a lot better. Uh, as with a lot of other medicines, especially if it's holistic, it has a lot to do with energy and mindset. So there could be a placebo effect here, but it works for me. So if it works, just go with it. So yeah, I figured I'd share that with you guys. So I started wearing this, and I'm also wearing other crystals and metals as well too. So um, yeah, if it's something you're interested in, I know if you're probably over here on the spiritual channel like this with tarot, you're already probably doing a lot of those things. But yeah, this is something new that I got, so I want to share that. We cleanse the space. Let's get into the message. I also have the Vajra here on the side too, so I'll be using that to channel the energy. God, what do you want me to tell people at this time? What do you want people to know at this time? Use me as a channel, God, to share any messages you want people to know at this time. So as always, my beta fish. This one is Horus. I find that he likes when I record because he will get excited and he will always kind of show his fins off. He's a real nice, kind of like a white, blue, shiny. Uh, what came up there was like a unicorn's blood. If you saw Harry Potter, um, and I got a message from Facebook with someone. The last name is Potter. So yeah. All right, let's see what comes out. Soul's Journey. God, what do you want people to know at this time? So we have grief in the reverse. So let go of grief. Be happy in the moment. Stay current with your energy. What is going on right now? Don't think about the past. Let the past go. Let go of your burdens and everything else. See. So we have honesty, but in reverse. So let go of things that are weighing on your heart. So like I just was talking about grief, um, anything that is putting you in a situation where it's cognitive dissonance, you are basically telling a lie, or you might even be lying to yourself. Let that go. Be your authentic self. Be true to yourself, and what is yours will come to you. Then we also have peace in reverse. So that's telling me things that are not aligned with you have to go. These three cards, this line right here is just It's giving me release. And then right here we have friendships in reverse. Uh, so yeah, this is giving me letting go of people, places, and things that no longer resonate with you. We have imagination in reverse. So like I said, letting go of people, places, and things that don't resonate with your vision. You are trying to manifest something right now. That's what this is telling me. And if this is something that requires you to move or let go of people that you've been connected to for a while, you've been around for a while, that might cause a little bit of heartache or just extra stress that is not needed. All these cards are in reverse, so um, I'm getting change. There is a change that's happening. You're recognizing the shift in energy. You may have started a new timeline. And we also have health in reverse. So the new timeline is obviously healthy. You're not going to be going into a unhealthy timeline. So just be conscious of your health. Let go of things that are not for your highest good. And this is on all realms. So spiritually, mentally, physically, anything that is weighing you down, just let it go. Um, I feel like there's a 180 here. Like this is like you might have been going down one road and you're fully realizing like people are not supporting you how you want. It's not reciprocal. The energy you feel an energy that you don't want to be around. Maybe you don't want to be at this job anymore. You're just there for the paycheck, which is fine. I'm not telling anyone to just up and leave their job unless you're being called to do that by your own spirit guides or your own God or whatever you believe in. Then follow your own intuition there. But this is giving me a change. Like this is, like I said, a timeline shift, a new beginning. Let me shuffle this up a little bit more, and then I'll move on to the next deck. But yeah, this is good energy here. This is a shift, um, new beginnings, a great start, and fulfillment to what you want. Let's see. So yeah, we have change at the bottom of the deck. So that to me is the chariot card, would be like the chariot card in the tarot. So you might be noticing that I'm itching my head a lot. I just dyed my hair yesterday. I think I left it a little bit too long, so my scalp probably got damaged a little bit. So that's probably uh, why I'm itching so much. But maybe that is resonating with something, or that's some type of message for somebody. You have like an urge, you have an itch that you over here. Okay, makes sense. Maybe you're being tempted with something, and this message here is saying to let it go. Uh, it's okay to be tempted, but be strong in your will and your energy to know that that's not aligning with what you truly want. Top of the deck, we have regret. So, like I said, with temptation, just know what you want and know what you don't want. The temptation will be there, so just be aware of that. That is the devil's job to tempt you. If you're not tested, then you won't have a testimony. There's no real reward if it's just an easy path. So be aware of the temptations and stay strong with your will and your desires. So this is my tarot deck. Let's just see what else is coming out. Um, what was coming up was ask what temptations, but I don't think that's a good question to get clarification on. So I'll just see what comes out. If you're watching this and this resonates, you don't know what temptations you have to deal with. Whatever comes up first, that's normally what it is. Don't really think about it. Let your intuition guide you. Your first gut feeling is normally what is on your mind or has the most energy because that's what the question attracted. So let me see. What else do we need to know, God? Anything else we need to know, God? Let's see. What about this new timeline, God? Anything you want us to know about this new timeline, God? Oh, solar system. Um, so this is giving divine timing and purpose. So everything is going as planned. Like we had the chariot on the other deck. So yeah, alignment. Things are going the way they should be. So be aware of that as well too. So like how I said, all of these cards. So two, four, six, six cards came out in reverse. So I feel like this is important for the message too. So you might be looking at something like there might be an illusion. So just be aware of that as well too. Like physically, what you see, it might look a certain way, but on an energetic level, um, it might be different. And what came up there was I remember that I'd said temptation, and it's kind of like there's a carrot being dangled in front of you to get you to do something or to get you to follow a certain path. But solar system came out, so you are exactly where you're supposed to be. At this point, you should know that you're being tempted. You could feel the energy, and it might be a trickster spirit or a monitoring spirit. So, um, yeah, just listen to your intuition and take the necessary steps that you feel guided to take. Then we have water. So maybe something to do with the water. Water also represents emotions. So like I said, like you probably can feel the energy. So just listen to yourself, listen to your intuition. Then we have persist in reverse. So to me, this is saying allow. Allow the energy to flow freely. So realize that you are being tempted. Don't hold on to that. Don't get angry. Don't be uh, feel like a victim. Know that this is part of the process. You are in your chariot. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Feel that feeling. Allow it to settle in your body. Embrace it, and then release it back to the universe. Say thank you to the universe for giving you the awareness that you needed, and continue on. So we'll do just that. We'll continue on with the message. Get a few more cards. Okay. So what came out was, what is this? Rejection in reverse. So hmm. So like with the illusion, what came up there is you might feel like you're being rejected. Like how a lot of people say rejection is your protection. You might feel that someone is rejecting you, but they might be operating out of a fear mindset or a defense mechanism. So you just read the energy. Um, like their true feelings, they might be masking them. So just be aware of that. And then we have magic over here. So yeah, this is giving me an illusion. Someone might be trying to manipulate your emotions to get you to act out, to get you to react. So be aware of that as well. And then a few cards that kind of stood out to me here uh, as I was shuffling were so travel, which is the chariot in this deck. So once again, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. But this could also be trying to affect your path. Like how I said, uh, the dangling carrot, they could be trying to get you to go on a different path or go on a different journey. And then what came up there was destiny swap. Somebody might have tried to destiny swap with you, or they tried to take something that was supposed to be yours. But with the chariot being out here like 3 times, that's not gonna happen because you're fully aware of what's going on, which is the third eye. Intuition, you kind of know what's going on, you can feel energy. And then we have Knight of Wands. You are continuing on your journey on what you want. So this might have been a projection. Somebody might have been trying to project onto you a mindset or a lifestyle. This is giving me Truman Show. I saw a clip. I think Chase Hughes, he's on YouTube, his podcast. He had just a few days ago a video clip that had the Truman Show uh, clip on there. So that's what came up to me. Um, this is kind of giving me like psyop, like a whole Truman Show thing. But you are manifesting, you understand manifestation, how it works, and you are on your path to where you're supposed to be. So at the bottom of the deck, we have Page, which is a young energy, but it's in reverse. So this probably was something like the Truman Show where you were pretty much being manipulated, but you navigated that correctly and you saw what you needed to see and you got out of there. So the Page being in reverse, you're a lot older now, you're more mature, you're able to regulate your nervous system, you're emotionally intelligent, and you listen to the guidance of your higher self, God, ancestors, whatever you believe in. Top of the deck, we have Thoth in reverse. So Thoth represents healing, manifestation, magic. So that's what this group, this psyop or whatever it was, didn't want. They didn't want you to heal. They didn't want you to step into your power of manifestation, to know who you truly are, and they didn't want you to branch out and do something different. So this is giving me, you might have a spiritual gift. They might have tried to gaslight you into thinking that you didn't have a spiritual gift, to get you to go into a certain career, so it would siphon your energy for something else. But yeah, just be aware of that. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You're right on track. Uh, just look for any illusions, any dangling carrots that might be in front of you, and just operate out of your intuition. Ask for guidance if you need guidance. But yeah, that was a message. I hope you liked it. It resonated. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share these videos. I'm trying to grow the channel. I share these videos on my Facebook. In the description box, there should be the information to go to my Facebook. Um, Also, on my Facebook, there is a link to my website for the services I offer. Check that out if you're interested. I just released 3 books. They're all around like $20. Let me know if you want copies of those, and I'll send them over to you. Digital copies right now. Um, but other than that, that's it, guys. Stay tuned for other episodes, other messages. I have other videos on this channel too as well, so check them out. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys later.